Hey, welcome back to Jesus Talk. Thank you for being back on the channel one more time. And today, as you saw by the title, we'll be talking about the dealing with the loss of life, um, loss of loved ones or friends, people passing away. And this is something that's been an occurring thing in my life for, I say, since middle school. Starting with kids that I didn't even really know that well, but I would talk to or I've interacted with, coming from them, passing away to later in my life, people that I was actually close to that I knew in high school dying, and then outside of high school dying as well. And then last year, I lost my grandfather, and just last week, I lost my uncle. And so, there's been so much obviously going through my mind. This is a very personal video, by the way. So, I will be talking about God in it as well. But I just had me thinking about how do we deal with the loss of life? Is there an appropriate way to deal with it? Is there a set way? And the answer is no, not really. Um, Everyone grieves in their own way. Um, One thing for me is I've had to deal with is grieving in general because my mindset always has been, and of course it hurts when someone, passes away. But my mindset has been, whoever leaves this earth, they would not want me to stop living my life. Um, so in honor of them I always wanted to continue to do well and be strong for other people. But this time around, my uncle passed. When I heard, it was like it was hard for me to even function. I started to cry, and it just wouldn't stop. And it was hard for me to really even just focus on anything. But that hurt that I was feeling, and that day it was rough. I haven't cried like that in a long time, and I realized it was so bad because um, I normally don't grieve like that. Again, for me, I want to be strong for other people and not have to show that yes, I'm going to break down. That's not what I want to do in front of people, and that could be like I guess an ego thing or something like that. But I wouldn't call it ego. I would call it something that is just I just want to be strong. Um, but yes, so for that, grieving has been something that I've been working with. And properly grieving, but you have to give yourself time to grieve and to process things emotionally. But it's just unfortunate, and you never know. Obviously, we hear all the time, oh, I'm sure this person went to heaven, or I'm sure this person is, we don't know what judgment anybody gets. So, if there's a funeral or you're talking about someone, it's really not good to just automatically say, oh, they're gonna be an angel in heaven and all of that. Number one, we don't turn to angels. The Bible does not say that we become angels in heaven, um, but our spirit goes to heaven. But yeah, be careful about that because, and I know it's a sensitive issue, and people are emotional, so of course they want to say good things about people that pass, but nobody knows what judgment God gives to us. So all I can say is that I pray that God, if you hear people say have mercy on their soul um and that they make it to heaven, you know. And prayer is very extremely essential in the grieving process, especially if it is something that is really taking an emotional toll on you, right? If you are somebody passed and someone is gone that was such an integral part of your life, you have to pray that God gives you the strength to move on because it will take the strength out of you. It will take a toll on you to where, even things like depression could creep in to where you don't even want to continue to move forward with life. And going to the beginning of the video, that's what I was saying. I don't want to get to that point where I stopped everything, because life still has to continue. But I think prayer is such an essential part of that grieving process, part of the process as a whole, for God to touch your heart, touch your mind, to give you strength to move forward in Him. But yes, it's just a little quick personal video about, the loss of life. It you miss these people so much, and it hurts you so much. But at the end of the day, there's always something more to live on. Always a reason to continue to move forward. We all have a purpose. So someone may have passed, but you haven't passed yet. Tomorrow's not guaranteed, but while you're living, live to the best of your ability. Obviously, live for God, number one. Or put your whole effort into anything that you do, because the thing is, tomorrow's not guaranteed, and we don't know how long we live. We don't know what day. We don't know what time we are going to go ourselves. So if you're hesitating, if you're not sure or if you're gonna make this move, or you're not sure if you're gonna give your all into whatever you want to do, we only get one life, and we only have a limited time on this earth. So you want to be smart and strategic about your life, but you don't want to watch your life just go by the wayside. You just see all the opportunities, all the blessings, all the things that you could have had just go by you. So if that's you, if you're being hesitant, or you're allowing, the death of someone to put you in a place of complacency, and depression, I pray that you break out of that, and that you allow yourself to do some great things on the earth while you are here, and honor those people that you miss by doing those great things. And I pray that anybody who is going through right now a death in your family, with your friends, that's affecting you, I pray that God softens your heart. I pray that His love fills you. I pray that any form of depression or complacency that may come over your life, I pray that it stays away. And I pray that if you are in it right now, that you break free from it, and you are released from that burden on your shoulders, so you can move forward into your purpose that God has given to you, to do great things in His kingdom, and to do great things in this world. So yes, that is the video I have today. How to deal with the loss of life. There's no way to deal with it, but prayer is always something that is essential. And spending time with your family as well. That's another thing. I work so hard, and I realize this. I work so hard. I work so much for the things that I want, but I realize a lot of the time, it gets passed by with the ones that you love, because again, you never know when they go either. So you may spend all your time working or doing whatever for your own heart's desire, but that time that you spend with your family and loved ones and friends is also important as well, because those bonds is what make us human, and those are essential to our life. Those memories are not just that we make with people, are not just our memories, it's theirs as well. So you never know what your family members they need, what somebody may be going through. See, the Bible says that our first ministry is our family. So never neglect your family, and never put them to the wayside and ignore them. If your parents are, quote unquote nagging you, but you never see me, you never, really pick up that phone, make the effort to be with them, because I promise you, it's a genuine effort to want to see you, talk to you, because they love you. And it's not just them nagging, but one day it may be a situation where you regret not picking up that phone, or regret not going to see them. So I would definitely say spend that time. Spend that time while you're here, and don't work your life away, for sure. Find ways to relax and enjoy the life, enjoy the things that God has blessed us with, because life is so precious, and we have so many blessings, so many minor blessings. To have a bed, to have a room, to have a fan blowing in the background is a blessing, because many people did not have that in their life. Many people right at this moment are struggling. Many people will do anything just to get that, and we are blessed with it. So please do not take your life for granted. Do not take what God has blessed you with for granted. And don't take each other for granted, because no one knows the day, the hour that Jesus will return, and no one knows the day or hour that we will pass away. So my heart goes out to anybody who's dealing with that. And yeah, like I said, it's a personal video, so I thank you for watching. It's a little different, and it's been a while since I uploaded because of different situations, stuff going on my job, and this situation I'm talking about now. So I'll move forward back with regular uploads, doing reaction videos, things like that moving forward. But I thank you for the support that I have received on the channel, and I love you because God loved you first. And I thank you for listening to me and watching this video. I hope that if you could like the video, because it helps me in my algorithm, and if you could subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content. But you stay blessed and you stay safe, and hope you guys have a great day. All right.